Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
All day, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Check it back. Check it back.
A carry for Bryce Love, the 4th-rounder from Stanford. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Third and 2, Locke's going to throw. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Come on, let's go.
First down, New England.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. On 1st down, here's Love. Tackle made there by Tony Jefferson. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, that he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Hey, check. Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Hey, exit. Oh, here we go.
Now Locke throwing on 2nd down. He lets this one fly toward the back. And Brown's got it for a Patriots touchdown. Marquise Brown with touchdown number 7 on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told, as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
That's what I do. Good job right there. 45.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
And no pitch there and no chance either, as he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll be 3rd and 10.
Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45. Strip the ball. Strip that ball.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Brian Burns able to record his 5th sack of the season. The start of this game shaping up nicely on that visiting sideline.
Yeah, how about that? You get your points on the opening drive. Then you get a big sack there on 3rd down. and you make the home crowd go.
There is a hush indeed. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. 18 Gator. Check, check. Walk 54. Walk 54. You draw quarter. Hit it.
On 1st down, Love. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Down. 70. Indy. Hey, Wahoo.
From midfield, here's Locke. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Jabal Sheard able to record his 5th sack of the season.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong, you know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
Special! I'll go special! Let him know.
They'll start with Hunt on the ground. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Got it. SOS. 45. Mike, 45.
Wilson finding Knox there, complete. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. 5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd.
Crunch time, defense. Go 14. Check Mike 45. Check Mike 45. 45 to Mike. 45 to Mike. Wild Bill. Good shot.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington 1st down.
Washington Redskins. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Watch twist. Hold up. Pull up for signal.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Man open, it's Goodwin. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
It's just me and you. Check 37.
On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. Slipped 1 tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Check 45 to Mike. Hey, let's pin the mirrors back and go full strip. Alert. Check Mike 45. Check Mike 45. Check.
On 2nd and 12, Wilson. He's going to let this go deep for... He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 19. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard, 2nd and 11. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Bravo!
Lock to throw on 2nd down. He's going to float this one deep right side. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. A big play there for New England. 84 yards. So that's about as long a non-scoring play as you're going to see from inside their own 10 to 1st and goal. Going to give it to Love. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Bryce Love, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Extra point safely through, and that'll make the score 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Left pass. Don't say nothing. Check. Check. 45 to Mike. Trump. Hey, here I come. Here I come. Here I come. Here I come.
Wilson now from the gun on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Brian Burns in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. The Pats at the line, ready to go. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
They'll run on first down. It's Love. And some room to work. And now the rookie's free. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Bryce Love with his second TD of the game, his sixth on the year. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one, Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line.
I know that taking care of the football is something that's drummed into every guy who plays this position, no matter what, whether it's running it, in the pocket, out of the pocket. But it's almost surprising to me that there aren't more fumbles by that position because of the way that they get attacked on each and every play.
Yeah, we had the fumble last week. Now here's 2 weeks in a row with a fumble loss.
Concentration has got to be there, and he's got to understand how much time he has to take care of a play, and maybe his clock is off just a little bit.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Matchbox lights.
On second down, Love. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Bryce Love on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Extra point up and through. And the route is on here in this first half. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
Yeah, he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. The loss of 3 on that first down pass play, now 2nd and 13.
Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go. 45's the mic.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't been...
Now Wilson. And it's caught off the deflection. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down.
Sometimes it pays to be lucky rather than good. That was not even the intended receiver on that pass.
But still able to haul it in for the reception.
45. Mike, 45.
Third and long. It's Wilson. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, check Mike. 45. We own them. We own them.
45's the mic. 45's the mic. Let's go, D. Tighten up.
To throw again is Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
45, 45, 45. Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. 45, 45.
Wilson steps away to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Ready?
The Pats at the line, ready to go. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Ready?
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And some room to run now. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. 30, 10, 5, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Bryce Love in the final seconds of the first half as his guys continue to pour it on. You talk about the dominating rushing performances that you and I have seen together. This has got to be right up there. His 4th touchdown run of the game and another long one to boot.
And I don't need to ask for a witness because you're right here with me. We are watching this, and we're watching such a performance that it's demoralizing for anyone on defense. You know, it starts out coaches screaming, tackle him, get him. And after that last touchdown, I bet it's pure silence on that side of the ball.
So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. They'll run again with Hunt. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. It leaves them with 3rd and just a yard.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing stuff.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs.
19. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
45, 45, Mike, 45.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle.
Check, 45.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. On 3rd down, Wilson. He's got Jack Doyle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 29-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Hunt. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. And he's going to take this down close to the 1st as he's brought down at the Patriots' 19-yard line. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches.
0-0. We got double up.
Now Wilson. Taken in by the tight end Doyle. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. He fights his way into the end zone for a Redskin touchdown. Kareem Hunt. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Redskins are able to strike for 6. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
64, weak.
Kill.
Running to start the drive is Love. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
At the 21-yard line.
Set, ready? 30 base.
54. Mike, 54. All right. Here we go. Let's go, D. Let's go.
Now.
And he's got room. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Andy Isabella was the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 12 at the 39-yard line.
Ready. 50, plant.
I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school.
Go.
Mike's 54. Mike 54.
On 2nd and 12, Locke. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 38-yard line.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
He's checking it.
On first down, it's Love. A gain of 3, second down.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
At the 36-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Mike 54. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. Shift.
Topper. Shoot.
Staying on the ground, it's Love. And some space here. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Here we go. 70, Indy.
Watch 54. It's coming this way. Here we go.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Andy Isabella was the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
Come on, set. 8, read.
Danny.
Hey, Alpha.
55 my guy. 55. I'm here all day.
5.
On second down, here's Locke. This one caught by Isabella. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Let's go.
4 catches now on this drive alone. They can't stop him. It's another first down.
Here we go, set. 18, Gator. Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Let's go. 90, Wolf.
Mike 54. I got one.
Right up.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
I got it.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's about a 3-yard pickup there, but more importantly, they're still a few yards away here. It's now 4th down and goal.
4th down and goal.
The Patriots will bring on the field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick here is good. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down. They'll run on first down. Hunt. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
It's going to be a long...
From the shotgun, Wilson buying time to his left. Looking left sideline, incomplete. Kareem Hunt, his running back, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. The Redskins on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now it's Wilson. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Disaster there, resulting in a loss of 7 on 3rd down. They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
Watch that. Check 45 to Mike. Bravo. 45 to Mike. Here we go, D. Get off the field.
Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45.
I got you, boy.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. He's going to air one out. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. It was Darnell Savage that time who was able to knock it away. Though certainly not the way that they were hoping that possession would end, failing to convert on 4th.
And now they've got to make sure that they keep their poise, they keep their confidence. Just because it didn't work once doesn't mean if they get that same situation later that they shouldn't go for it again. The defense feels great, but the offense, they can't be despondent.
They can't hang with us.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Yep.
Mike 5-4.
Hey, come on,
Now. Throwing on 2nd down. Lock. And Brown's got it for a New England touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Point after, right down the middle, and that will extend this big lead.
Patriots 45, Redskins 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And last time this unit was out here, Costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
45.
It's caught by Jackson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a first down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Darnell Savage, the rookie from Maryland. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up first and 10 right at the 50-yard line. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Andy Isabella was the intended target, but it's going to be second down.
47-yard line.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on second and 13. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. On second down now, it's Love. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
I'm coming, baby. I'm coming, baby.
Get it.
And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively they burn it here with 1:51 left. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. This one angles out of bounds at a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Gotta do better. Come on.
Alert.
45's the mic. Get ready. Hayward. 45 is Mike. 45. I'm coming.
Operating from the gun, Wilson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield, and that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. Here now, Johnny Townsend, as he's on to punt for Washington. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. This is fielded at the 27. Give him 11 yards that time on the return, and the Patriots take over. The final score now coming from Nashville, and it was the Titans who were able to take home the victory. A victory there would mean they're 6th on the year. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things